Yeah, I did. I got to talk to her for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
And I said I wanted to come visit her, but they said they wasn't sure what was going to happen, and they're supposed to contact me and let me know how things are supposed to go with it.
So if they said to you, no one, the mother's in jail, are you interested in adopting or becoming the foster parent? Would you be interested in that?
Well, yeah, I think I got first dibs on it.
Her, not it, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I do. I mean,
is that right?
I told them I wanted the baby to come live with me because they could see I had a good home for the baby. I had all kinds of toys and goodies and friends. And, you know, it just kind of upset me when they took her. And they said,
well, don't get upset, Dad.
They said, we got to take the baby. I said, where are you going to take her? And she said, well, we got to take her somewhere. And I said, well, she can stay here all weekend. It's a holiday. And they said, no, they got to get her processed in some kind of system. And I said, you know what it is? I said, the man from the radio told you, didn't they?
I told you I didn't. And Popeye, the producer, who you talked to while you're waiting for me, he claims he had nothing to do with it either.
He didn't want to pay me that money he owed me, and he said, watch, I'm going to get him. He got a vendetta against me. He's got one, yeah. I'm telling you. He doesn't like me. Because
he has a vendetta against you.
Listen. He didn't even answer the phone today. He put some girl named Rick on the phone, and she answered the phone.
Rick, oh yeah, I want to. I'm looking forward. We're going to introduce her to the audience in a little bit here. She's our new intern. I hear she's very attractive.
That's what I told her. I said, hey, I said, you sure do sound pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, thank you. So
you have a way with the women. Now, did you spend the holiday weekend? I can tell that there's some real sadness in your voice there about baby girl, at least temporarily moving out. Maybe you'll get to, she'll move back in with you. But how are things? You're a 54-year-old man, and you're with a 27-year-old girl. Things still going well with her, at least?
Who, my girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's doing good.
Good. So you're making her. Is she going to come over and grill up with you tonight, or what?
Yep. She on her way. She get off from the store here at about. Well, it's past 8 o'clock. She should be off by now. She should be over here about 30 minutes.
Good. Yeah, it's already. It's coming up on 9 o'clock even. Yeah. So, well, listen, Ed.
Huh?
Go ahead. No, please finish your thought.
I wasn't thinking nothing.
Oh, well, you sound like you were starting to say something, so I just didn't want to interrupt
I probably got something stuck in my throat.
I see. Well, I'd like to hear more about, if it doesn't make you uncomfortable, I'd like to hear more about, you say you've been in jail a couple of times. I'd like to hear the sort of things that got you into jail. And also we have, if I'm not mistaken, is this weekend, do we have the Belmont this weekend coming up?
I think, wait a minute, what's the date today? Today's the 32nd, no?
No. It's the 29th, I think.
Yeah, okay. It's June. Yeah, this weekend. I think it is the Belmont Stakes, because they didn't have no race this week. They take a 1 week break, then they have another race. And it's going to be a tough one. And I'm not sure who's going to win it, because a lot of different horses are going to be in there.
Usually there are a lot of different horses in there. But maybe by the next time we speak, you can have decided who you think's going to win this race, and it'll be fun to talk to you about that. And maybe we can get into some of these, these jail stories, and there'll be good cautionary tales for our listeners, how to avoid going to prison kind of stuff. Or if you do go to prison, what to expect and how to survive in there from someone who's been on the inside.
I never went to, the real prison. I went to the little, just the county jail, just stuff like that. Little
sure.
things don't get you in too much trouble. They just hold you overnight and say, hey, did you do this? And you tell them, you say, even if you did do it, you tell them no. Because if you tell them no, then you got a good chance to get let go. But if you tell them
and it rhymes everything, so you can keep that in mind. All right. Well, I'll look forward to good tips like that the next time we speak. All right, Dad. Well, listen, my condolences, I suppose, on you not being able to keep the baby, because it sounded like you were getting attached to her. But maybe it's for the best.
To do with it. I really do think you got
Ed, I'm telling you, I didn't have anything to do with it. I had not a thing to do with it.
I'm thinking about doing like them people do at Walmart and pick it. I hope you won't pick it.
I hope you don't pick at the show, but I of course, the Ed, I don't have your phone number and I don't have your address, so of course I couldn't have had anything to do with it.
Well, that other guy does. The guy owed me that $4. If he just pay me that money and be quiet, it'd be all right. But he want to get other people involved, and he going to get the baby took and say whatever he want to say to them people, because I know that they said it was him.
Oh, wow. Well, that's a strong accusation. Popeye,
Yeah.
I don't know what to make of this. The Ed says one thing and you say another.
He got my number. I gave him my phone number 42 times, and he still say he don't got it right.
Popeye, do you want to respond to that?
Can you give somebody your number and they can't write it? I don't know why the boy can't write it down right.
The last time you gave me your number, it was to like a strip club or something like that. I thought it was some sort of joke.
I wouldn't do that. Do you think I'm joking around half the time?
Half the maybe 60-40 or something.
Well, I don't know.
All right. Well, listen. I want you to let's let cooler heads prevail here. Let's take a break, and then the next time you call in, let's talk later in the week and get your picks for the Belmont. And when we do that, let's see if we can figure this thing out once and for all. Maybe if we have to get a lie detector hooked up to Popeye, maybe that's what we'll have to do.
I'm gonna tell him if the sports traction had something to do with it. I'm telling him. I'm telling everybody about it.
Mm-hmm. No, like I say, at least Dave Dameshek, had nothing to do with it, the Ed. You have that as my solemn promise. I can't speak for Popeye, though, but I do feel like maybe no.
I heard good things about you, but, sometimes good things don't always have a good ending.
Oh, well, all right, the Ed. I almost feel like I'm being threatened, But, again, I had nothing to do with it. I would, put my hand on the Bible or whatever. I'd go on a lie detector or whatever you felt you needed to hear from me. Now, Popeye, like I say, we'll talk with him.
You ain't say nothing. Tell me right now. Raise your hand and tell me you promise you ain't did it.
I didn't do it.
That's good.
My hand is up.
What about your other friend?
Popeye?
I didn't do it.
I don't know about him. He might have fingers crossed. I don't want to make trouble.
Yeah, them crosses don't count on that. Sometimes they just talking about cross their toes and their fingers and all that. I don't understand it. I believe you. What's your name, Dave? I believe you. But this other character, I don't believe him. But I'm going to give you the doubt of the benefit and tell you everything's all right. And then I'll probably call you. I don't know if I'll call you this month because the month is running out.
Right.
How many days?
But soon this week maybe. I hope we'll talk later in the week.
There are about 34, 35 days in this month, and then we start to a new month.
Less, right? Yeah, 30 days in the month, yeah. Okay, well, the Ed, all right, well, great. I appreciate you giving us the doubt of the benefit, and hopefully we'll speak closer towards the weekend when the Belmont is almost here, all right?
And then we'll talk about everything, and if we don't talk about nothing else, we won't talk about anything.
Fair enough. I like the sound of that. All right, there is the Ed. Keep your chin up and have fun with that 27-year-old girlfriend of yours.